Yes, today I have some two visitors here. A patient that is a teen and his parent, Missy Brenner, and his Tom. Hi Brenner. Hi Tommy. I'm grateful both of you came. I know getting a new diagnosis can feel confusing or even little scary. So my goal is to explain what generalized anxiety disorder means in a way that makes sense and help you to understand what is going on. And I'm gonna start explaining to you the diagnosis and expectation of this visit. As we say, this is generalized anxiety disorder. Out there, so many people, they can talk about GAD. Is a condition where the brain stay in a constant state of worry, even when there is no apparent danger, even worry sometimes. But with NG, the worry is stronger and less strong and few handed to control. So for teen like you, Tommy, general anxiety disorder often will show up as a constant or excessive worry about school, friends, families, or even future. And so sometimes you're feeling restless or on an edge, trouble concentrating, feeling tired easily, muscle tension, especially in a shoulder or jaws, trouble sleeping, like difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, irritability or feeling overwhelmed. Now, you might notice that your mind jumps to the worst case scenario, even when things are going okay. However, even when you try to stop worrying, it feels like your brain keep going. So there are some possible contribution factors or causes about GAD, and that is general anxiety disorder. There is one single cause of GAD, and instead it's developed from a mix of biological, psychological, and environmental factor, which we're gonna discuss each case here. So when we start with the biological factor, these factors, for instance, is the family history, and anxiety tended to learn in family, suggesting a genetic component. So we have brain chemical, which anxiety tends to run in families, suggesting it's a genetic component. So in this brain chemistry, imbalances in certain neurotransmitters can increase anxiety. When we talk about psychological factors, thinking patterns, some people naturally think in more cautious or perfectionist way, and so you find stress sensitivity, teen like you, Timo, teens who are highly responsible or self-critical may be more vulnerable. So that is very also something can be a factor. And also we have environment factor. We have chronic stress such as academic pressure or social challenges, family stress, conflicts, or significant life changes, trauma, or easily childhood adversity. So Tommy, none of this is your fault. Your brain is reacting to stress in a way that more intense than average, and that is something we can absolutely help to manage, right? And so there are three keys. There are keys that neurotransmitters and brain structures changes. Now, let me explain what is happening in the brain in simple terms so we can be in the same page, your son and mom. And so, as I said, GAD is linked to imbalance, and it is that is about the neurotransmitter. So we do have serotonin. These help regulate mood and worry. So we also have norepinephrine, which control the stress response. So we do have another thing here we're gonna talk about. We call GABA, or gamma aminobutyric acid, the brain coming chemistry or chemical. So when GABA activity can make it harder to relax, then you can understand it's the brain primary inhibitory neurotransmitter, and so meaning it slows things down, reduces overactivities, and help with calm, focus, and sleep. So raw GABA activity can make the brain feel revved up, contributing to anxiety, restlessness, and difficulty relaxing. When these chemicals are out of balance, the brain alarm system become overly sensitive. So brain structure. Tommy and mommy, I wanna tell you research shows that in amygdala, the brain fears center become overactive, making everyday situation feel threatening. So we have prefrontal cortex. This help with the decision making and calming amygdala. So maybe less effective at turning off worry signals. And we also have anterior cingulate cortex, which involve in emotional regulation. So source alter activity in people with general anxiety disorder. So in simple terms, so that you can understand, the amygdala is firing too strongly, and the part of the brain that usually help calm it down are not working as effectively. So that is why the worry feels so automatic and hard to control. So this is something many people they're experiencing. So you are not your own, and I can feel you, and I can feel you as a parent. But this is something that has solution, and so it was good for you to visit, because I have good news, and the good news is that general anxiety disorder is very treatable, right? So with therapy, lifestyle changes, and sometimes medication, we can help your brain learn to turn the volume down on the constant worry. So you are not alone in this, as I said, and nothing about this diagnosis means you are broken or weak. It just means your brain is working a little overtime, and we can help it to reset. So we will work together to build a plan that help you feel more in control and less overcoming. Thank you very much, Tommy and Mrs. Brenna. You said Brenna, right? So Brennan, so I thank you much also for your visit and coming with Tommy, so we can help him to understand generalized anxiety disorder. So that's what I have today, unless you have question. So assume you don't have a question today, but if you have any question, don't estimate to call us and talk to us or somebody. Thank you very much for your visit.